Hi, welcome back. Let's laugh at Yuri. Ha ha, that's enough.
Don't laugh at Yuri. She's
That's
opening
enough.
up to you about her hobby.
That's why Thick and Chunky is not laughing. But I might be. And specifically because she said that I was laughing at her, and I don't want to disappoint her like that. Is that the face you want to disappoint? So if she says I'm going to laugh at her, then I have to laugh at her. Ha. Hey, let's move on. What?
I don't think that's how this works. Let's
I'm
go.
pretty sure that's how it works. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of... How does it suit her?
Simple. She's a strong, confident woman who won't take no shit from nobody because she got knives. Do you really want to laugh at a woman who has a knife?
How does that suit...
Do you want to question her at this?
I'm questioning you, because you don't have a knife right now.
No, I don't.
Were you unsure about that?
Yeah.
Suits me.
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Ha ha ha. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. Can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
Would you like to hold it?
I mean in my hand, not in my chest. Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel a point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Wow!
What did you think was gonna happen?
I really am that stupid! Okay!
Big and chunky.
Why did you do that? Because I didn't think that a pointy, intricate knife would be sharp for some dumb reason, apparently. I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault.
No, my character really is that stupid.
Yeah.
I should have warned you. No, it should be a given that a knife is sharp. This knife is extremely sharp. No kidding.
It can cut through skin like it's paper.
Okay, you might know a little bit about that too much. There.
Oh no.
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Huh. Okay. Pretty sure that's not sanitary at all.
I forgot about this.
I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Brian, are you absolutely sure?
Yes.
This does not get explicit.
Yes.
Because we are
I am certain.
We are nosediving that direction. Pretty quick.
There is one explicit reference in this entire game, and we are not there yet.
Like, if it gets to the point where she starts tearing up her sweater to fashion a makeshift bandage.
No, we're good there.
Okay. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back.
Oh. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri. Next time, go all the way down to the hilt.
Oh, God.
That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry.
Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. Do it again. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Right?
Right?
Right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. My guy is just...
He knows how to woo a lady.
Oh, boy. Alright.
Are you getting embarrassed?
I'm getting embarrassed for him.
That's what I'm saying.
Big and chunky. Did you really just do that?
Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. And incredibly creepy and stupid.
Extremely weird times call for extremely weird measures. Get it on a shirt today.
What?
Get that on a shirt today.
Oh my goodness. Find a custom shirt site. Like, I just need this quote. Don't ask questions. You don't need context. Just put this quote on a shirt, please. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
Also, what did she put in that jasmine oil? Things got weird as soon as that lit up.
You're so weird, thick and chunky.
Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird? Well, I mean, yeah, you also kind of stabbed yourself in the finger because you didn't believe a knife was sharp. That's
Then
kind
you
of weird.
licked her hand.
Right. Unprovoked. I have no response to that.
Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. And she, like, he just displays his finger and the knife is, like, wedged all the way into his finger. Like, holding it there. See, it's fine!
There is no finger, only knife.
Pretty much. There's just a little bitty index finger, but a comically large knife is just wedged right in the middle of it.
I see. That's relieving.
Tension is quickly lifted.
Warning, knives are not toys. Please think responsibly.
Yeah, please do not emulate anything knife-related or finger-related.
I heard that phrase the other day. Please think responsibly. I like it.
Please think responsibly. Please think irresponsibly. Like, should I light this stick of dynamite and hold it in my hand? No, I shouldn't. But let's do it anyway!
I was about to say, as an adult male who can't grow hair on his index fingers as a result of playing with tiny explosives, you shouldn't ask that question to me, even if it's rhetorical.
God damn it, Brian. We each resume our respective activities. Watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. It sounded like you're
Please
about
tell
to
me
say
she
something.
makes lightsaber noises as she does it.
Oh, god damn it. Just
Whoa.
cutting with the knife, just cutting a ribbon. Whenever she
Exactly.
actually makes contact with
Yes! I would.
it. Yeah, I know you would. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri.
Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it.
I don't think that was the next task.
Do it! Let's do it. Yuri, do it. Let's! What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner.
From
It's-
your flesh.
Oh, well.
That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets.
That's right. What is a paint tablet?
It's, you take it, you drop it into water, it dissolves and becomes water-based paint.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I haven't seen those in forever.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure what that was. One of the items Yuri had asked me was to buy a kit of watercolor paint tablets. Okay. So it's like Alka-Seltzer, but without
Yeah.
the Alka or the seltzer. Just paint.
It'll make everything coming out of you purple.
It's like Paint-A-Seltzer
Just swallow one whole.
without the seltzer.
We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute.
Thank you very much.
My brain read that as 6 cups of water per tablet initially. I was like, that's a lot of water.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, man, you're just gonna take a tiny little tablet. Cause I remember these being like itty bitty little
Yeah.
things. I'm just gonna haul in a bucket, and this thing's gonna like.
Throw it in a tablespoon and it just kamehamehas just a beam of orange pigment.
No, I thought it was gonna be like exactly what you'd expect. Just like a bucket of water, you drop a little tablet in, you try to paint with it, but it's just water because it's not nearly enough tablet to affect it.
It's a homeopathic paint.
God damn it.
Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay.
It's almost like she heard our bickering.
If you fill the cups too much, it will be diluted. So don't be a smartass and roll in an oil drum full of water. Cause Thick and Chunky, you're just stupid enough to do that.
Just hang it from a string in front of a fire hose.
You did stab yourself in the finger with a knife earlier, you know.
Try not to stab yourself with the water. Dumbass.
Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses.
Lest I break the glasses, I'd cut myself.
I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri?
Yes?
I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Brian.
She couldn't remember her lines of dialogue and had to read them off of her arm where she had written them.
Brian, I have some concerns. It's your choice if you want to answer me or not. Depending on how much of a spoiler it is, if I should or should not know this yet. Is she into cutting herself?
I don't want to answer.
Okay. God damn it, Yuri. Nothing. Jesus. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint.
Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
So, I thought we could do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner. Starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Ah, neat. What are you going to write?
Well, it would be more fun to surprise you.
Yuri smiles at me. Watch, after everything's done, like, it's this beautifully painted banner. I turn around, and it just says, like...
Rack City, Rack City.
No! Just in her voice.
We broke him, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm trying to say it in her voice, but I can't. Two in the pink, one in the stink.
No! No! No!
Just think of it on a beautiful gradient painted background.
That'll be shocking for sure.
All day, every day. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots. Are you okay, Brian?
I'm fine. I'm more giggling at your inability to keep it together right now.
See, I can say it in a normal voice, but like trying to say it in my Yuri
Just hearing
voice
it out of her voice?
is not working. Because like if I say it in my normal voice, like, yeah, we turn around, the band says, 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. I can say it in my own voice, but I can't muscle it out with her
Yes, because
voice.
that deep, gristly voice is your real voice, filled with gravel and road tar.
Road tar. 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. Quote. Howie Zukin, 2019. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint.
So, is there anything in your past that you're proud of? No.
Oh, are you?
But I had this YouTube channel once.
And my idiot of a co-host decided to say in a Japanese schoolgirl voice an accurate depiction of the shocker, quote unquote.
He wasn't man enough to go for the spocker.
Oh, okay. No, it took me a sec for me to remember what you meant by the Spock. Okay. Wouldn't that just be called the Vulcan? Well, I guess it's close enough to the shocker.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, been watching a lot of Star Trek.
I kind of figured. It's showing a little. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class project we had back then. It's relaxing.
I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know?
Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to.
Preach it, sister.
I just feel like when I can spend time with one other person, even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from.
And boy, do I have news for her.
What?
I'm really good at sitting next to you and being completely quiet.
Are you a little bit salty about your lack of lines like the past 2 episodes?
Yep.
I think it's funny we're like, oh man, we can't do Doki Doki because your voice is all messed up. We can't have you voicing Sayori and Monica if your voice all gravelly. Here we are 2 episodes in and you haven't done shit.
Except sass you from
Pretty
the
much,
sidelines.
except give me the business. I feel that way about things like anime and games where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently.
I knew you'd understand.
Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time.
Excuse me.
Bless you. Causing my head to bump into hers. Bonk. See what?
Just cue that cartoonish hammer noise.
God damn it. See, why don't you could just take a lesson from Bob Ross. Just clean off your brushes and a little bit of odorless thinner and beat the devil out of it.
There you go.
Just do the beat the that is not a paintbrush you are beating the devil out of, sir. Oh goodness, I think that's how you beat the devil in to not a paintbrush.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck.
Is there something on my face?
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. Yes, rush out to get a towel, because you made a mess all over her face. You what? Of paint? You made a mess on her face with paint? Are you giving me the business for something that you thought of? I'll have you know this is a family show.
Okay.
Ah, man, couldn't even get through that one. I rush out and fetch a small towel and I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Oh.
Aww.
Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel.
You have been rewarded with some of the in-game art that's adorable.
Ah!
Is something wrong?
Yes, the episode's about over. We have to cut it here. It's like those good dreams when you're about to score, but then you wake up and you just have the alarm clock in your ear.
Do y'all want to know what happens next? Tune in next time. Same Doki time,
With
same
the-
Doki channel.
Is that what you want to go with? Do you feel confident about that?
Yes.